Alright, crew members, welcome back to another video, y'all. Today we're going to be making some smoked brisket nachos. I'm going to be using this Brickwoods Farms brisket that I got out of my local grocery store. I've heard a little bit about some of these pre-packaged briskets in stores, so I wanted to give it a try myself. From first looks, it actually looks pretty good. You can see the smoke rings and everything. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just heat it on a medium low heat. I'm just going to take it out of the package, put it directly in the pan with just a little bit of oil, and I'm going to add some beef broth, just a little bit so I can hydrate it, because I don't want to dry it out, of course, because it's being pre-packaged and everything. I'm just going to go in with this beef broth. I just got some unsalted Swanson beef broth right here, and I'm just going to put just a little bit in the pan, enough to kind of cover the bottom. And then I'm just going to cover the pan up once I'm done and just allow that to warm up and just rehydrate this beef. And then after that, I'm going to give it a taste to see how I like it. And if I need to season anything or feel like I want to season, I will. While that's going, I'm just going to go ahead and make my queso. Here, this is what you see me doing. Once I have my cheese and everything mixed up, I just go in with just a little bit of juice from some pickled jalapenos, and that just gives it more of a nacho cheese flavor that I like. And I just whisk that up really good until it's smooth like this, and then that's my cheese, y'all. And then also I just use store-bought barbecue sauce. I like Stubbs. They have a sweet and spicy that I really like, but because I couldn't find that, I just took their spicy and their sweet, their sticky sweet, and mixed it together, and it came out pretty good. I really do like that combination, and I like Stubbs because it's not too thick. All right, once my brisket is heated through, I take off my lid. Now, because of the Dutch oven and everything, it traps heat really well. Now, it may seem like it's boiling, but it's not really that bad, as you can see, because it was on a medium-low heat. And I just moved this around. I did give it a taste, and once I tasted it, I determined that I just wanted to put in just a little bit of seasoning, but I really didn't need anything at all. Trust me, you don't have to. So I just used this Kinder citrus and garlic and a little bit of salt and vinegar seasoning from Badia, and I just mixed it around, and it absorbed that liquid pretty good. And so this is what it looks like, and yeah, so not dry at all. From there, I took some nachos that I had put in the oven with some cheese, and then I put my brisket on with a little bit of the barbecue sauce. From there, I added more cheese on top of there, and then I'm going to add some of my queso, like so, across the top, just to get everything together. And that hot queso is going to help melt that cheese down that's on top of the brisket. And yeah, just another little drizzle like this. And then from here, I topped it with green onions, some pickled red onions, and some jalapeno peppers. Y'all, a little bit more barbecue sauce, and if you wanted to put sour cream, you could. Y'all, these came out really, really well. I do definitely recommend that store-bought brisket if you want to give it a try. See you in my box. I'm country anyways. Yes, he is. And to a extent, I have to fight my countryness, because
yeah, it's not walking outside with no shoes on. I'm just not. He will walk up all outside of them.
If we pull up all the way to where the front of our garage is, we pretty much right in front of our front door. So if I know I'm not getting out the car and we go make a run real quick, I'll have my socks on, and I'll just run to the car and jump in. And she'll be like, "You come out here, you come out here." She went on.
Where are your shoes?
She pretty much went off me yesterday, because I didn't have no shoes on.
You was at the Papa John's, and I thought he was gonna get out. You know, I had them devilish slides on with no stupid socks and no pedicure.
But I'm like,
and he goes sit up in here. I don't got no shoes on. Oh, of course.
You bastard.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny with hashtag.
Hashtag
the cannons.
CCTV.
Crew members, welcome back to our eating show. Today, guys, we back with another mukbang. Daniel, tell them what we eating today.
Y'all, today we got some smoked brisket nachos. So we got the nacho chips, of course, our brisket, cheese, some pickled onions. They got jalapenos on his. Y'all know I don't like them. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're eating today, y'all. If this is your very first time on our channel, we want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We're glad you clicked on this video. We ask you to go ahead and subscribe. After you subscribe, please turn on your post notifications so you be notified every single time the cannons drop some heat. Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
Please turn on your notifications because you never know these days when we gonna drop a video.
That's a damn shame.
Or how long it's gonna be between videos. So make sure y'all got your notifications on. Also, y'all remember #GrowBabyGrow. We on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Y'all, regardless, contrary to public belief, I'm a man of my word. We have not forgotten about the video. I know y'all said this is the longest giveaway in history. You probably right. But you know what I'm saying, just, you wouldn't even, I mean, I ain't gonna talk like that. It is what it is. We doing the giveaway, just remember that. And we're gonna give a shout out to these 5 people on the screen. Thank you for having your notifications on and engaging with us immediately when we drop our last video. We really do appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and pray. We're gonna get this food. Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Lord, I ask you to be nursed our bodies and bless us so less fortunate. All these things we ask in your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I got water today, y'all.
Yes, I love me some water.
That high quality H2O. Girl. So, you know what I'm saying? You get a little pole action, little something. This water was blessed by Eskimo man. Yeah. Sam's choice.
It ain't bad water.
No, it ain't.
But it's still Sam's choice.
Alright, y'all. So this brisket, actually, I seen somebody else this brisket out of the store. They said it was good, and it actually is pretty tasty. Cause I didn't know, so I put it in a pan with a little bit of beef broth, let it hydrate a little bit, and I didn't add anything to it at first. I just wanted to see it, and for it to be in a vacuum sealed pack, it's good smoked brisket. I mean, you see the smoke rings. It's good smoked brisket. I'm gonna give y'all.
I like brisket.
The first bite. What Dre say?
Her.
It's good, ain't it?
This shit good.
It's tender.
Look, I'm telling you right now. If you like brisket, and you ain't trying to go to your local barbecue restaurant and spend $20, $30 for a pound of brisket, well, this is good. I mean, because it's actually smoked. It's good. It's got a good flavor. I didn't add a lot to it. I just added a little bit, and I don't really taste what I did add. It's uncooled down, so it's still good.
It ain't tugging and pulling. Can't stand no brisket that do that.
A dry brisket in general.
Don't pull me, please.
Y'all hate. We still getting situated. Our new home. I hate, man. It already be a pain in the butt before. But because, you know, we don't have a designated recording space at this minute, I hate when it takes us a while to set up because everything was so hot and good already. Everything just cooled down no matter my efforts. But that's it, y'all. I know it's been a minute since we chatted.
I was in somebody's live the other day. I'm like, where y'all been? We been.
We here, everything good, trust me. No. Ain't nothing wrong. Thank y'all for checking up on us. And for the people that be in the comments like, where y'all at?
In your honor, I'm sorry.
We see y'all, sorry. We just, you know, we just being, like she said. But, I mean, ain't nothing wrong, everything good. We just trying to make some stuff, some break. And we trying to get back on track to where, you know her. So YouTube has been trying to take more of a hit. And some things in life, when you like and stuff like that, some things just get something's gonna get sacrificed, or you have to dial back something. So, but hopefully, it's only temporary.
It's delicious.
But like I said, we ain't charged y'all in this show. A lot's happened within like what? It's been 2 weeks. Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Oh Lord,
That was tragic.
that hurt my feelings.
You know, hopefully, you know, after y'all president enact all these tariffs, hopefully we can
Y'all president.
still afford to do these videos.
Damn. I was talking to AJ yesterday. I was like, it's insane when at one point eating out was more expensive, like at a restaurant. But now, it's almost like a preference. Do you want to eat in the grocery store or something at home?
Right.
Or do you want to eat at the restaurant and just pick it up? Or go sit down and eat, because it's about the same at this point.
Y'all about to get the videos out. Somebody requested on time. Y'all about to get these day in the life.
Okay.
I promise you. If gas go up too high, it might as well be the pandemic all over again. Cause I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, in the house.
In the house.
Enjoying my rent.
Whether I be bored or not. Yeah.
Which we got a few items here that'll keep us entertained for the most part.
But I ain't paying $87 a gallon for gas.
Hell no!
I ain't doing it.
I remember when I was in high school, that was around 2008 to 2010. Gas was like over $4. I don't go nowhere.
Wasn't that long ago.
No.
A couple years ago, gas got up pretty high. I ain't doing it. Paying $92.35 a gallon. I ain't doing it.
And at that point, my parents was trying to show me responsibility, which I'm, as an adult now, I'm fine with. But, baby, they be like, Danielle, you coming to Elizabeth City? Elizabeth City? Baby, I can't make a...
Which,
Not on this salary.
like, a good thing is, where we live at, me and Danielle, see, like, we already discussed getting new bikes. You know, especially as a form of cardio. Because, you know, biking, especially around town and stuff, it's like, it's not boring. So we're going to get new bikes for, like, just for exercise mainly. But, hey, a lot of stuff is close. So, gas get too high. Where we live at, we got it's definitely biking friendly. It's not like the highway. It's like, but when we in neighborhoods right here, around here, I'll hop on a bike real quick.
Okay.
Now, some of these hills are deep. They're gonna have my big ass up in the front, but it is what it is. I might have to take a deep breath.
Not a deep breath.
And I pause. But like I said, a bicycle, you know, go to the store, put a basket on the front of that joker.
Not the best.
Most of them come with a basket. I guess they know people is tired of paying for gas. Because I was looking up bikes on Amazon, and a lot of them, they do have baskets on the front. We get the e-bike for when you get tired.
Turn it. I'm gonna turn it.
Power on.
Not power on. Here's a little brisket.
Buster.
I'm surprised.
It's good. All the, hey.
If I need a brisket fix,
Right, you need a
this will do it.
little barbecue dinner.
Not barbecue dinner.
For real, because it's some, I mean, it's real brisket. I mean, it ain't like it's fake or anything, like, or processed, which would be extremely weird, but it's like, it's real smoked brisket is what I'm saying, like, just been on a smoker. It got good flavor. And the Food Line, where we wanted to get it, it was $10 for the pack, which I think is like a pound or so. Might even be a pound and a half. And I made these nachos. I know some people like when they get like brisket nachos and stuff, they be chopping it up. One thing I don't like is chopped brisket. Do not chop my brisket up.
I don't want that shit.
I don't like that with ground beef, like not ground beef, but like pot roast either. Like, I know some people who do birria tacos.
Chop it up.
Yeah, don't do that. Because there's something about beef, I'd rather it just be shredded. If you're gonna break it down further than a slice, I'd rather it be shredded with a fork. Because there's something about chopping beef that just be like pre-chewed. If you giving me like pre-chewed, like I don't like that.
So speaking of being at home, I got some old person. Nobody take offense.
You like, the hell you call it old?
Some old person habits that people in our generation have already taken up, and I'm gonna see if we got the same one. The first one is a lap blanket. AJ probably has not, but I have. There's a blanket sitting back there right now on the ottoman.
Lap blanket.
And I feel like something you just sit over your lap when you sitting up.
Oh.
There were also people that were saying that they had heated blankets. Now, heated blankets is not for me. Once upon a time, I used to have a heated blanket when I was in college. And one day I fell asleep under that thing. Baby, I was so sweaty I had to go take a bath. I'm done with them. But I do have a blanket back there that if I'm sitting up or if I lay down on the couch, I puts it over me. And it's more of a comfort. Like, I'm not always cold, but just something to be like, wrap me up.
I think that's like a woman thing in general. Wow. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fool with blanket. But usually, it's if I lay over. I'm definitely putting that blanket on.
If I'm laid over sitting up, I need a little blanket. Taking my shoes off at the door and stepping straight into my slippers. Am I old? I just might be.
You might be.
Yes. AJ will keep his socks on. Not me. It go, well, I will say this. It go from shoe, sock, then slipper. Sock off, slipper.
It's crazy because I feel like this video all in my business because I was just we talked about the bikes which I was just looking up, and I was just looking up house shoes on Amazon because I ain't got no house shoes, y'all. And
I told him, you need to get your
but I mean, it don't matter, man. To a certain extent because we take our shoes off at the door. Now most of our whole house is we got hardwood floors, and but that's the main reason we take our shoes off. And we did it before, but it's just like dirt tracks. If you got hardwood floors, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you walk a couple times in here with your shoes from outside, the dirt just tracks like a mug, and then you just get all on the bottom of your socks and stuff. Anyway, so For the most part, like I've been needing another pair of house shoes, so I threw my other ones out. And I was just looking up some online this morning, actually. And but anyway, I usually wear my socks 80% of the day when I'm in the house.
He do.
And then something about nightfall. Whenever like I get comfortable, I was like that big toe slip right in that sock on my right big toe, slip right in the sock on the left foot and inch that mug on off.
I don't like
And
nobody
then my
socks.
left big toe slip into the right sock and pull that on off. And
Nobody socks.
then I'll be walking around here barefoot, which again is why I need more house shoes. But also, it's okay to a certain extent because, like I said, we don't track dirt in the house. We try not to because, you know, whenever you walk around barefoot and you wearing your shoes out through the house and you got hardwood floors, then your feet get dirty. But like in our living room area,
Like,
we got
yeah,
we got a huge rug. it's like a 12 by 15 rug. It's a big. So we got a rug in there, but everywhere else, it's a flow. And so, you know, but I'm country anyways.
Yes, he is.
And to a extent, I have to fight my countryness because
Yeah, is not walking outside with no shoes on. I'm just not. He will walk up all outside of them. And it's my grandma's fault. Like I told him the other day, you're going to get a worm in your foot. And that's what Janet has put in my mind. I'm going to get a worm.
I said, a worm. I said, I think you're thinking about a ringworm, not a worm.
No, well,
Ain't no worm gonna just...
you know how old folk is. Oh, you going to get a worm in that foot. And worm is implanted in my brain.
No, but that's the reason why I stopped wearing, when I was younger, I would go outside in the grass with
no.
with absolutely no shoes, no socks,
Never.
nothing. But that's why I stopped doing that because when you get older, they do tell you, you know what I'm saying, you can get a ringworm like that. So I stopped doing that.
I ain't never done that in my life.
Well, I stopped doing it because you start really understanding. You know, like I said, you country, like, look, we don't even think about it, but when you really think about outside, you got dogs peeing everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
You know, animals in general. They
Okay.
pee.
And y'all got skunks up here, and you out here walking.
You
Y'all
know.
got skunks and you walking.
So even if you don't step in a dog, you might, you don't know how many times dogs done pee where you stepping.
Oh, Lord, no.
All that, it's nasty, so yeah. But, you know, Danielle be talking junk because sometimes, like, I know we're getting off on a major tangent here, but the way our front door is and the way our driveway is now, literally, our pavement and our driveway is completely paved, and it literally walks. There's no stairs. There's no nothing. It literally leads right to the front door. So if we pull up all the way to where the front of our garage is, we pretty much right in front of our front door. So if I know I'm not getting out the car and we go make a run real quick, I'll have my socks on and I'll just run to the car and jump in. And she'll be like, "You come out here, you come out here." She went
So
on.
where are your shoes?
She pretty much went off me yesterday because I ain't
You know,
had no
because
shoes
we was
on.
at the Papa John's and I thought he was going to get out. You know, I had them devilish slides on with no stupid socks and no pedicure.
But I'm like-
and he goes sit up in here. I don't got no shoes on. Oh, of course.
You bastard.
You have no socks. She like, I ain't got no socks on. I was like, well, I ain't got no shoes. And so you got to come out here.
Yeah, because
Come
who
out here
does
with your
that?
feet on the ground and not
Country as hell.
You need to come out here. I was
Country
like, really?
bumpkin.
I said, you doing all this just because you got to go in here.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like we weren't right at the door. I would have went in, but I didn't want to get
country.
me walking out on our pavement, our paved garage.
That same dirt is at Papa John's.
But it's not.
It is.
There's not nearly as much traffic in front of our door as it is, and then you got to walk
The
across.
post office, man.
Then I had to get out on the actual, the actual concrete, like where the parking space is, oil and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ain't none of that in front of our front
Put
door.
some shoes on. Then that'd have been soft.
She was just mad because she had to go in.
Whatever.
She was hot.
I
said, wait a minute.
wasn't that hot.
But you were going off.
Yeah,
Admit it.
because why you keep coming out here with no shoes
But are
on?
you really concerned for my whatever about me? Like,
Yes,
be honest.
because if you get this ringworm,
No.
I'm going to have to hear about it.
You're not concerned.
This ringworm, I'm going to have to hear about
You're
it.
going off, but...
I have to hear about it. My foot. It's got a ringworm in it. Oh, my foot.
No.
Really
And there's
weird.
no ringworm in it. It's on it.
is
I don't
in
know
it.
what you're talking about. This
This ringworm is in the bottom of your foot.
Okay.
Ignoring the clock, eating when I'm hungry, sleeping when I'm tired.
You said
When I am not working, that is me. Ignoring the clock, eating when I'm hungry, and sleeping when I'm tired. And tears.
Yeah.
Sleep ain't never, honey. If I'm tired, I'm going. I don't care about what I'm supposed to be on.
That's an old person trait.
That's what they were saying.
I don't think so. I think old people are more. Excuse me, I ain't trying to offend nobody.
What routine?
When I say old people, I ain't really trying to offend. I'm just going off of what older folks. I think the older you get, the more on a schedule you become. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, because I think, thinking about my
My dad's mom was like this. She ate when she was hungry. And she slept when she was tired.
And it was probably around the same time every day.
Yeah.
It was like, to me, older folks, they not about to, and I don't think they about to do too much. They ain't about to do too much playing around in their kitchen after a certain time. Mm-hmm. They very much, I go to bed at this time, I wake up at this time. I wake up, read my paper, get my coffee, eat this, do that. And, around lunchtime, now I feel like they might not be looking at the clock like, oh, it's time for me to eat lunch. But I feel like they're still very, just to get up because, they don't get that meal. They don't get that meal at that regular time. Their stomach get grounded and they turn into a monster.
Not a monster. All right, last one. I enjoy spending time in a peaceful and quiet home instead of partying. Yes.
Oh, Lord, my old
Keep
kicking
me
in.
home.
It's starting to kick in more than ever right now. I don't know why that is. Because sometimes we'll be planning to go somewhere.
And I don't want to go.
And if we not actively getting ready.
Or have obligations, like money involved.
Mm-hmm. I saw a TikTok the other day where...
I'm not going.
I saw a TikTok the other day where this couple... It was a skit, but it was like... This couple, they had got fully dressed, and then the girl looked at her husband. Her husband was like, I think he said something. She was like, "What? You don't want to go?" And he was like, "I'm fine." She was like, "If you don't want to go," she said, "I'll take all this shit out right now."
Okay.
He was like, "Say less."
And he know I do that.
Right.
We'll have put it all on and be like, forget it.
Especially because now, and I really think I'm not going to blame it on the pandemic, but I think the pandemic taught us. I think the pandemic taught us that, which I knew in general anyway, but I think it really taught us that you can have fun at home. Hell yeah! Like, you don't have to go out. You can have a good time, especially if you got you don't always have to have liquor. But if you had a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying, fun, you got something going, you got something good.
When you had some couple folk come over.
Yeah, I mean, if
good.
You can listen to some music and shoot the shit all the time, and then, you be happy. Like, I don't always, and then also, not only that, like, I really start to appreciate whenever I look at, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the news and stuff, and then you just see stuff in general online. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to be happening now, and the safest place to be is HOME. Okay. Like, can't nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that stuff can't happen while you're at home, but, you go out here.
It's less likely.
And,
less likely.
I don't be, people crazy these days, and then they make it, some people, like, regardless of whether it's something violent or not, some people make you can go somewhere and then people will have you like, like, I should just stay home. Because, you can encounter just a bunch of dumbasses these days, but, yeah, I don't mind being at home.
No, I don't mind being at home more than him.
Like, I appreciate it more these days.
Here.
Now, there are times because I didn't used to be a party animal, but I used to go out a lot. So there are times that I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do want to go somewhere and have fun or whatever. But boy, let that money get a little funny.
And change to be a little strange.
Hey.
And I will sit right up in here and
about
enjoy this rent.
You talking about you paying a cover to get in the club or somewhere? Shoot, that pizza and wings at home with a little bit of Hinda say be seeming like real tempting. I be like a real more.
And we purposely make our home comfortable. Even like for people that visit, we purposely made it that way.
Yeah.
Got the slushy machine over here. We got the switch. There are movies. There is a big TV.
Yes.
Just
Like, and
we don't know how to do this.
So like people, when people visit us, especially over the past year, because we have invested in like our furniture and stuff like that. People like, y'all got these big old couches, and
There's a reason.
I'm like, it's no reason other than we want to be. When I'm at home and when I'm forced to be at home, I'm okay.
Right.
Because I can lay out no matter where I'm at in the house. I can stretch out, you know what I'm saying? Like Danielle said, we buy certain things to make, just
We got a bunch of games.
you know what I mean?
We's ready for you to come over.
Dorothy,
Okay.
there's no place like home.
Okay. Click, click, click.
Yeah.
I'll be
And
clicking
then-
when I'm in here.
No matter how bored I am of being at home, if I go on a long trip,
I'll be ready.
it ain't even got to be that
I'll
long,
be
to be
happy
honest.
when I get
We
home.
talking about 2-3 days. When I'm driving back home or whatever, when I walk through that door, it
Yes,
just feel like the
Lord,
best.
it's just a relief. It is relief.
All right, y'all, we about to go. I ain't gonna talk to y'all no more. And then my dog is getting on my nerves. They're back there making noise. It's time for them to eat. But anyway, you got anything else, Sugar?
No, sir.
All right, thank y'all for joining us today, y'all. We really do appreciate it. Look for us doing more videos, y'all. We got a couple things coming up. If y'all want us to do anything specific as far as Mukbang go, put it in the comments. We do, like I said, have a couple things coming up. I'm trying to do a couple challenge videos. Nothing crazy with us eating like a ton of food, nothing like that. But just some fun, challenging videos. And yeah. So if you haven't already, please like this video. Comment down below, share it with everybody, because sharing gets caring. So care about us. Y'all, we love you, we mean it, and we're gonna catch you on the next video.
Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Bye-bye.